Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to bring you guys along the process of me actually making my candles and using soy wax. Of course, I have a video on using coconut wax. I think I also have a video using soy wax, but I'm just bringing you guys along so you guys can see how I make like large badges, not too large. I'm going to be making probably 8 to 10%, and I have to restock 3 cents because I ran out of one, and also the 2 other scents, there's only 2 left, and the last one I actually made that more than the 3 cents that I'm making today, so that one I still have some left. So I am going to be doing that. So before I start, I'm just going to determine the amount of wax that I'm going to be needed to make all of the candle. I'll probably be making 24 candles today, so I'm just going to be doing that. So calculating the amount of wax I'm going to be using. I did mention this in one of my videos. I will leave a link to how to do that in the description. There is a video that I watched to do this. I'll leave that link in the description if you want to go check it out. So the first thing I'm going to do is to get the calculation done. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. Usually I put 3 candles at a time, but right now I just want to do 2 at a time. So I'm going to be, I have the calculation for 3 candles. I'm just going to be doing 2 at a time. So I will take the amount that I've calculated for 1 multiplied by 2, and so I have my notebook here that I use. Okay, so I am done with the calculation. I have everything in here all set, and I am going to be prepping my oils. So I use these containers from the Dollar Tree, and I also have glass jars that I want to start using, but these containers are pretty like they're pretty convenient. So I am going to be measuring out the first scent, which is Morning Bliss. I am going to be measuring out that first, and since I'm making 8 candles, I need to do 4 separate measurements for the fragrance oil because I'll be pouring 2 candles at a time. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and then after that, after I finish using it, I just wipe this down with paper towel and then some alcohol, and then I use it for the next one. So that's what I'm going to be doing, measuring out the oil. If I'm doing a very large fragrance oil amount, I switch to my bigger scale, but this I'm just going to measure out 45 grams of fragrance oil, so this is perfect. Okay, so I tried to put my mask on because when I started I forgot the mask, but I put it on back because the fragrance I are pretty concentrated. They just get into your nose, and we live in a small space. Once I start making the candle, I'll probably open my door so like air comes in for a lot of ventilation. It's pretty cold, so I don't want to open my window because I'll just freeze. But yeah, this mask is not really that strong, so sometimes you can still smell it, but once I start mixing, I'll switch to the N95, I believe. I'll switch to this kind that I got from work, and then use that. So that's what I'll be doing while I'm making the candle. So I might look a little weird, but you guys, I'm trying to be healthy, not inhale too much of the fragrance oil because it is at a concentrated stage right now. So yeah, just bear with me. So what I'm going to be doing right now is to clean the jars. The jars come pretty dusty, so the jars come pretty dusty, so I'm going to be cleaning them. That's going to take me a long time. So what I do is I clean them with alcohol. This has alcohol in it, and I clean them with alcohol and paper towel. So I am going to be cleaning like 24 jars today. So yeah, wish me luck. So one thing I also do when I'm making a candle is I set up a movie. So I'm going to be playing a movie. I'm getting a little hungry, so I might just clean a little jar and then go find food to eat is 1:23. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, but I just want to clean some jar before I go eat. And it's getting a little cold, so I might put back my morning coat. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I have finished cleaning the jars. I'm gonna go ahead and wig them using my wig guard. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I do use Eco 2 if you're wondering, and also I use this tool. I think it's like a plastic bag clip to hold my wigs. You'll see in a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and wig these jars. I forgot to do this, but usually when I'm wicking, I try to put my wax in my Presto pot. One thing though, always make sure you're checking the unit on your scale. One time I messed up and I didn't check it, and yeah, I was using the wrong unit. So always make sure, even if you leave it at grams, I mean if you have different scale for different things. I use this to weigh my my packages when they are going out, and usually I use pounds instead of grams, but yeah, I do my candles in grams. Right now I need like 1600 to make 8 candles, so I just measured 1200. I'm about to add 400 to it, and I turn the Presto pot on. So usually I keep the Presto pot between warm and 200. I don't go above that. If I want to go slightly above, I'll push it towards 200 a little bit, but I don't go above 200. So yeah, I'm going to measure more accurate. That is enough to make 8 candles. I'm going to try to add more because I think the Presto pot can hold more than that. So I am going to add more while it melts. So I'm just going to weigh it out and put it down and be adding it while it melts. So that's enough to make 2 sets of candles. So the way I determine the set is just the way the glass comes. The glass come in a pack of 8. So that's just how I determine it. I either make 8 or I'll make 2 packs. My glasses come in this box. That's why usually I try to do 8, because this is just how I store them. After everything, I put them back in the box and then I store them, because it's easier that way to store them. I don't have a place to store them than this box. So what I do is, after cleaning the jars, I also go ahead and clean the box as well to get rid of the dust and everything, and then keep the candle in there. So once the candle is gone, I recycle the boxes. So, and just in case I also have wholesale orders, I will be using the same boxes to ship them, because these boxes are pretty strong and the glasses are very secure in them. None of my jars come damaged, so I really like the box. So I think the wax has melted enough, so I'm going to put on another glass and then try and add more wax. So this is the 10th set. I'm gonna keep that aside, and the Presto pot is pretty full now. I'm not gonna be adding more wax to it, and I'll just keep this aside and be adding it as that one goes down. So I'm gonna go ahead and start wicking the rest of the jars. This is why the Presto pot gets stained, because I'm wearing gloves and I'm touching it and I'm transferring the wax on it and all of that, but we'll clean it after. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish wicking. Okay guys, so I went ahead and arranged the jars so I can know what to put what. And also one thing is, you have to separate them in a way that when you're putting the clip, it won't cause a mistake, like it won't interfere with the other candle. I don't know how to explain it, because sometimes if they are too close, this clip is too long, so it will kind of touch this one. Sometimes it might shake, and you don't want to be moving the jar around when there's candle in it. I like to center my wick after I pour, so that's why I do that. And this is what I do. So I use this sticky paper. You can get it from Walmart or the Dollar Tree. I get mine from the Dollar Tree, and then I take like different colors. It doesn't even have to be different colors, and I put it at the end point of each scent, so the wax is still melting. It's not really at a full it's not at a very hot temperature, it's still getting there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my heater on and then open the door so I can get air inside, and then put on my mask as well. So if you hear that noise, that's my heater. And also I might not be talking in the video anymore because it's just too much to talk and pour candle at the same time, and I also do not want to be speaking on this candle, so I will not talk. If I need to say something, I'll probably do a voiceover or something, but yeah, I'm not going to be talking while I do this. And another thing I wanted to say is, you see the Presto pots, because I did not put the spout, you guys, I have the things, I just didn't do it. I think I need to be off the same day my dad is off and try to get him so we can do it together. So yeah, and because I use the ladle to scoop out the wax, sometimes it pour on the Presto pot, and if I don't clean it while it's hot, it just dry up. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean the Presto pots now, and I'm gonna take my money coat off too, just cause it's everywhere. So you guys have seen basically what I do. I finished one batch. I'm waiting for that wax to melt, and then I'm going to measure the fragrance oil for the next batch. This is what I use to measure the wax. You guys see it? This is easy for me for precision. I am not that sturdy with things, so this one get the wax just the way I want it to get it into the container. It doesn't spill everywhere, and I don't make a mess and stuff like that. That's why I tend to use this. And yeah, usually when I finish, I wipe it down immediately, but because I'm not done, I still have some more candles to make, I just leave it like that, and then I make new candles. But when I finish, I'm going to wipe it down. So yeah, that's basically it. You guys can see that the wig sticker that I use is secure, everything, like it is secure. And one thing, I keep making mistakes, you guys. I keep making mistakes when I'm making the candle. One of the candle that I was making, I didn't add fragrance oil to it, so I have to pour it out and redo it again. So hopefully that jar doesn't dry messy. If it dry messy, I just end up using it do something with it. That's basically what I do. The door is still open. I should have my mask on till I finish this process, but I just wanted to talk to you guys before I continue, so I don't have to do a voiceover. So I'm just going to stop talking and finish doing everything. I am probably not going to show the rest of the process because it's the same as that thing, and I don't want to make this video too long. So when I finish, we will talk. Okay, I need to put my mask back on, sanitize. I have my hand sanitizer handy, put on my gloves, and then do this. Okay. So yeah, I am finally done. I believe 24 candles are done, and I like the way they look. It was awesome. So yeah, this is just how I make the candle. I do turn my heat on because I want my wax to melt slowly, not really fast. So yeah, that's all that I do. There's really nothing fancy about it. And those candles over here, I'm actually testing them, or those are like my past test candles. I need to like clean the jars and also test the new ones that are over there. So yeah, I think this is all for this video. I'm going to end it here. If there's any question, leave it in the comments, and also if you have any video that you would like me to do, leave that in the comments as well, and I'll do it. Thank you for coming with me to make these candles. I'm going to allow them to cool. It's currently 6 o'clock. I'm going to allow them to cool. Maybe by 10 or 11 they'll probably cool, and I'll just pack them up and then label them sometime tomorrow or my next off day, which will probably be Sunday. So yeah, that's, like I said, that's all I do. That's really all I do. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you want to know the temperature and everything that I pour at, I'll leave a video the first time I use this wax in the description for you guys to check out. I went into details with those. I went into detail with that video, so I'll leave that in the description. So yeah, that's it for this video. Like I said, if you have any question, leave it in the comments and I'll answer it. So I'll catch you in my next video. So until then, stay blessed and beautiful.